Hello Crypto Kitty, hello Crypto Kitty.
We're double fisting. And I have beautiful Miss Korea.
Wait, my phone is kind of
Hello Crypto Kitty, hello
it's leaning towards the right.
Hello Crypto Kitty, hello.
Okay, if you guys are watching us on Periscope, go on Twitch.
Are we gonna try to move everybody? Hi!
Hey!
Hello!
Yes, we want people on Twitch. Twitch.
Right, with Periscope, they haven't figured out how to get people paid yet. Right? What's up? No hoops today. Just working.
What's the handle?
what's
It's
the
Hello
Twitch
Crypto Kitties. So go on Twitch and follow us on Hello Crypto Kitties. The Periscope will end soon in the next episode or so.
Oh, is it? Hey, you guys are finally back. You bought Bitcoin at 18.5. Should I hang myself or slit my wrist? Is that our fault?
Yeah, we always say that this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. We are not issuing financial
So sorry
advice.
if you lost money, but if you just hold on, you'll get your money back. But this is also for entertainment purposes, so
Yeah, this is not an investment podcast.
You shouldn't have listened to us. Hold on.
How beautiful does Esther look?
I'm Esther Ku.
Ether Ku, representing
I'm
Ether.
doing a dress rehearsal for my show tomorrow.
Look at her. She's adorable.
So-
yeah.
Here's the dress I'm gonna wear for the
She looks like
acting competition
beauty
tomorrow.
queen.
Right? I thought this dress had pockets because there's like these things here, but
This is nice.
I guess not. So,
She's in a full ball gown.
well, the host of tomorrow night's show at Nerdmelt, which is closing. Did you know they're closing?
What's going on?
Nerdmelt, they got bought out and they're building condos.
High-end condos? That's
Yes.
so LA. So
No,
LA.
low-end condos. So they're, they've been around for like 25 years. It's a performance space for many comedians and many shows.
Oh, so sad.
And now they're closing at the end of the month, and this is one of the last shows tomorrow night. So
That's awesome, and you're part of it.
yeah, I mean it's not awesome that they're closing, but come out to the show.
And support.
That's
Esther.
where I saw that Bitcoin ATM.
Maybe that's why you're going under.
Maybe they were like, oh, let's try this Bitcoin ATM. Maybe we can, make some money.
They
But
should have invested in more Bitcoin before, and then they
They
wouldn't
should
have
have.
closed.
They should have started taking cryptocurrency
Like
in
originally,
2011,
like 2 years ago.
and then they would have been. They would have built their own Nerdmelt condos on top of Nerdmelt. But I'm doing this acting competition show tomorrow, so come out to the show. And Leah Lamar is hosting it. She used to model these dresses, so she got these dresses for us.
She looks great.
Isn't that so fun?
It's a fun dress.
So
But I want you guys, if you're watching, please go on our Twitch. Twitch gives us
Yes.
money. Periscope doesn't. So go on Twitch. Our username is Hello Crypto Kitties.
Hello Crypto Kitties on Twitch.
On Twitch.
And Twitch.
Twitch.tv.
It's almost like Facebook. Guys. Facebook used to only be for college kids, and Twitch used to be only
Just for gamers.
for video gamers.
Yeah.
But now, people are like anybody can go up now.
Yeah, we have a live stream on Twitch right now. So go on Twitch and sign up.
Why not YouTube? Well, we post on YouTube also.
Yeah, we also have our podcast, but no live stream on YouTube yet.
Yeah. But maybe we'll do that next week.
We need more.
I don't know.
films.
Let us know what. I mean, the thing is, it's everybody's comfortable on Periscope because it's kind of like easy for them.
Yeah.
So to switch to another app, we might just have to broadcast on every app. I don't know. What do I think of Robinhood? I thought in theory it was a good idea, but then so Robinhood is like a fee-free trading site. It's like
So they have traditional investments like mutual
it's like
funds and stocks and
Coinbase,
stuff.
but it's fee-free. But the thing is, you pay because they sell your information to other parties.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not on the Robinhood waiting list. And neither should you. Although the opinions expressed here are for entertainment purposes only.
This is not a financial podcast.
You can listen to YouTube even when you switch apps. Oh, that's cool about YouTube Live. They don't have that for like Periscope.
What does that mean? You can listen while you.
Well, like you can be on YouTube and listen live while you're like on Twitter or Instagram or anything.
It.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's Hello Crypto Kitties. You're probably spelling it wrong. So I tweeted out. They're like, you can't find you.
Esther just tweeted out the live stream from Twitch on her Twitter.
Go to my Twitter and join us there. I tweeted out that we're doing this at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this idiot in South Carolina was like, I can't find the stream. Like 2 hours ago.
PST, Pacific
I'm like,
Standard
I don't
Time.
have time to respond to you idiots who cannot tell the time zones apart. Like, learn what time zone you're in. You know? So yeah. So guess what? I was on the plane, right? And I was reading this book, Digital Gold.
Did you finish the other book yet? I'm waiting.
I did, yes.
Okay, lend it to me.
You can borrow that now. But I was reading this book, which is kind of like a highly recommended book if you want to learn about like the history of crypto, which is fairly very new, just only in the past decade, really. And this guy walked by me, and he was like, "Oh, were you at the conference this week in Puerto Rico?" I was like, "No." And he was wearing a tie-dye shirt, and I was wearing a tie-dye shirt.
Oh my god, I love it for crypto book.
So like he thought he had like a lot in common with me, but no, he was walking by.
He's like, oh my god, are you a crypto nerd?
And I was like, well, I was not at the conference. What was the conference? And he was like, well, all these crypto people met up in Puerto Rico, and apparently everybody's moving to Puerto Rico because you don't have to pay taxes on your crypto earnings.
Oh my gosh, Puerto Rico is always the best.
And he says you have to live there 6 months and 1 day to
and you don't
qualify.
have to pay. And you don't have to pay taxes.
You do not have to pay taxes. He's like, yo, everybody at the conference, they're all moving to Puerto Rico. I was like, oh, damn.
What is the name of the conference? Crypto Conference Puerto Rico?
I have no idea what the name of the conference was, but luckily he found somebody else to talk to. The lady behind me was also invested in crypto, so they started talking a little bit. But I just, I don't like talking on planes because like everybody is just kind of like chilling.
What did the lady that was behind you that invested in crypto look like? Just like a regular lady?
Yeah, like an older woman.
Okay, so basically, it's like everyone's... What's going on? LOL.
Everyone what?
Everyone's like investing in crypto. It's like the average random person.
I read online, they said in a survey that 8% of U.S. residents are interested in investing in crypto.
That's all my notes.
But like, doesn't that seem low?
So the survey said 26...
I'm like 50% of my friends are invested.
26 million people
Am I just friends with all the libertarians or something? What's going on here?
26 million households people are currently invested in crypto in the U.S. And yeah, 8% are interested in investing in crypto. So the U.S. is 310 million.
Lisa, are you guys eating mouse after this? Yes. If you have any, we gotta go to New York and find some rats.
So, I have my nose and whiskers today, but Esther doesn't because she's a very high-end kitty.
I'm a high-end kitty. I should have put my whiskers on too.
She didn't want to mess up her beautiful gold tie. You're like a Siamese. You're like a Siamese, and I'm just like a regular street cat.
These gowns are like humongous. So
I feel like you're a mermaid cat.
I look like a mermaid, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. So I started reading this book, and I swear, like, this has to be made into a movie.
Okay, so tell me about it. So I haven't heard of this
Like, the shit that happens in the crypto world is insane, especially in the early days. You're just like, holy shit, this is...
So is this more of a history book?
You know when, like, Social Network came out?
Yeah.
Like, it's scandalous, some of the shit that went on. Or are still going on now. It's still scandalous, and but in the beginning stages, it was so new, and the few people that were involved, it's really interesting. So
okay, so this is like the history, like the actual history of it.
Well, I'm in the history part of it.
Okay,
yeah, probably. So, they were talking about how in 2011 they had this Bitcoin meetup in New York at the Roosevelt Hotel, which I've stayed many a times. And there was like only 100 guys there. You know?
Like
and I was living in New York in 2011. I could have easily like accidentally walked in on a Bitcoin meeting, right?
Yeah.
And they went, like, people at the Bitcoin meetup went to Occupy Wall Street.
Oh, really?
And they handed out like flyers like,
about Bitcoin.
Like this is anti-government, you know,
this is anti-big
currency and all of this stuff, like trying to educate people about Bitcoin. And I'm like, oh my god, if I had met them, because I did go to Occupy Wall Street like a couple times. You know, I wasn't there like every day because some of those people, they didn't shower. And I'm pro-shower.
We can see.
But I did hang out there a couple times, and I didn't meet any of the Bitcoin meetup people, but they were there. And I'm like, oh my god.
You're like bound for Bitcoin.
I could have easily crossed paths with them depending on what time my train got there.
Yeah. You're like bound for Bitcoin. Back in the day.
Bitcoin sliding
from
doors.
2011. Bitcoin sliding doors. You're like the Gwyneth Paltrow of Bitcoin.
What a great movie, right? I love that movie.
Oh my god, I missed you. Just finished.
But no, okay, so they were talking about this guy, like the creator of Silk Road. You know Silk Road?
Yeah, in China, right?
China? I don't think it was in China. I think it was in the US.
I thought the Silk Road was in China.
Silk Road started in China?
That's what I thought. I might be wrong.
No. You just think because Chinese people are silky.
No! That was Chinese people when it got shut down.
Chinese people have silky hair. So this guy Ross, right? He started Silk Road as a way to
the Deep Road website.
As a way to sell heroin, cocaine, weed, right?
Prostitutes too, right?
Acid. Anything
illegal.
Anything illegal
the real actual Silk Road is in China.
But as long as it didn't hurt anybody, you know? Like, he was just providing a way to buy drugs. Cause
it was like eBay for drugs.
If you're an adult and you want to buy drugs, like, who cares? Like, you know, go do it. You want to ruin your life, right? Or have the best time ever. So, this guy started Silk Road, and he was making like $30,000 a month.
Oh my gosh.
Just selling drugs because that's how Bitcoin and crypto.
But that's a bad thing. That's why Bitcoin had a negative reputation in the beginning, because people thought it was only for doing illegal stuff.
Yeah, but
that's not true.
I mean, people use cash to do illegal stuff too. You know.
I know. There's like that screen test they did on like a dollar bill, and there's residue of like cocaine on most dollar bills, blood, and like semen. Also, they're disgusting stuff.
Yeah, he renamed himself Dread Pirate Roberts.
Yeah, that was his name.
Yeah. Well, because, okay, the thing is, like, these early Bitcoin adopters, they had to keep a very low profile. Like, there's a reason why it took so long for it to kind of, you know, become adopted by the mainstream.
Well, did you see the Bitcoin documentary on Netflix? That guy that had the original exchange went to jail for 7 years.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is crazy. Because he didn't do anything. There's exchanges all over the place now.
I thought that movie was kind of anti-crypto.
No, I thought that was like positive and negative, but maybe I don't know, there's a couple of them on Netflix. I don't know if we watched this.
I'm like, we need somebody who's, you know, positive on crypto to make a documentary, to make a movie. Anyway, this could be like the next social network movie.
Business Book of the Year 2015 shortlisted.
Right?
Yeah. All right.
So this guy, he was making like $30,000 a month selling drugs, and like, you know, because it was anonymous. You just have your acid sent to your P.O. box, and you pay with Bitcoin. Right? And you pay with Bitcoin. And he just like got away with it for a long time until, this is what the scandalous part is. He broke up with his girlfriend.
Oh no.
And
what happened?
His girlfriend knew that he was the creator of Silk Road.
And she ratted him out?
And not her, but her friend ratted him out on a Facebook post.
Okay, what did they say? What is it? What's the phrase? It's like nothing beats a woman scorned or something?
There's no...
Hell hath no fury. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
So that's you know, the whole idea of this digital currency and crypto and everything, the whole point is all about trust, right? Like, we cannot trust the banks. That's why we're trusting our money into the crypto world now. And I think that was just so crazy. Like, that has to be in the movie.
Yeah.
She wrote on his Facebook...
he is Robert Pirate.
She wrote, I'm sure the authorities would be very interested in your drug running stuff. I was like, damn! Damn! Like, went on between the, did he cheat on her?
Oh my god. If you're gonna
like
run...
Nathaniel Popper forgot to mention that part of the story.
If you're gonna run...
Like, what caused their breakup?
A drug rink thing, do not piss off your girlfriend who knows all your secrets.
Do not tell... You just can't... It's almost like Breaking Bad. Like, you cannot even tell... Your wife, that
right?
You're
Unless
making
it's too
mad.
late.
Because people, when you're in the drug business, like anything that gets out, any leak, any weakness in your network, and bam, you're dead.
Okay, what if you were dating a guy that was a millionaire from illegal stuff? And he cheated on you, would you tell the authorities?
Well, I mean, it's a tough question. Like, I would need to know the details.
You just know that,
you can't just throw out a hypothetical like that.
Would you tell the authorities, though?
I would probably still love him too much.
You could never get back together.
To ever
it's
rat him
over.
out. The thing is, if you are benefiting, then you run the risk of being thrown in jail as an accomplice. If you knew also, if you rat him out.
Yeah. Well, did she?
Unless you negotiate something with them.
Did she get in trouble? Or we don't know.
No, that's not included. Just like
we need the info.
All of history books, like the women's role is never included,
except for to rat the guy out.
See why women get a bad rap? So yeah. So I thought that was crazy. Isn't that scandalous?
Very scandalous.
Yeah. So
very scandalous.
But what else happened?
Okay, so I found out this week some crazy crypto news. So you know how in the beginning, the U.S. government was like shutting down a lot of crypto? Mm-hmm. So like they went in and they would shut down people like, for example, Silk Road, and then they would confiscate all of the cryptocurrency and bitcoins and stuff. So did you know that then the government can't hold it and they have to sell it, and that you can buy discounted crypto?
What?
On the U.S. Marshal website.
What?
Yes. So we missed...
It's like a foreclosure?
It's like a foreclosure! So
wait.
Yes.
Did we miss the sale?
We missed it. They sold $3,800 of crypto. The market price was like $30 million, and the starting bid, so not 200,000, but the starting bid for the 3,800 crypto was 200,000. So you could buy pieces of the crypto, like the Bitcoin.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm totally serious. We missed it though, but I just wanted. So if there's any more big crypto raids, then go on the usmarshal.gov, and they literally auction it off, like to the lowest bidder. Or
usmarshal.gov.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I'm writing that down. That is
Can you believe
ridiculous.
that? So there was over 30 million.
What do they also do with all like the not that weed is legal in certain states?
I don't know.
If they in other states where they confiscate weed, they could just like sell it on.
I don't know, girl, but I went on the website, so I read the article in Forbes. It was in Forbes this month, and then I looked it up online. So we just missed the big crypto sale. Are
they doing another one?
When they have more, but they also have cars on there that they confiscate from drug dealers, watches.
Oh, see, I wouldn't want to buy a car from a confiscated drug dealer.
Yeah, me neither. But crypto is like,
what if somebody comes up to your car and like
thinks
that you're them?
Look like drug dealer cars too. Like there was
what brands are drug dealer cars?
So there was a Denali on there, like a Denali SUV, and it like totally had like souped up rims, and you could tell it's like a drug dealer's car.
Oh, okay, yeah. They like those Hondas that are low.
But also, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I read the article in Forbes this month. It was saying that there's like the U.S. Marshal has these sales. I went on the U.S. Marshal website. I saw the last crypto sale, which was in January, where, like I said, they sold over 30 million crypto. Starting bids were under 200,000 for all of that crypto, and they're going to have more. So if they confiscate more crypto,
what? So how do you even?
You have to
in real time.
So I started looking into it for the crypto kitties. I was like researching. You definitely have to register. You have to go through like a background check and like all this documentation. Then you register.
Oh, I won't pass the background check.
I think you just have to not be a criminal. And then basically you register your info, and then the day of you can go online and bid.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like eBay for crypto?
Well, like crypto the government's taken.
This was wow. Like I can't believe they're doing that.
Because they can't hold on to it.
Legally they're not allowed to
keep it. So what they do is they sell it, and then
I'm sure there are some people who are kind of pocketing some.
Well, that's what happens.
Because it's like you could use Monero to do it.
Well, that's
it's anonymous.
That's what they were talking about in the article. They're saying that this has been going on for years because when they do drug raids, they take all the cash, and they also like a lot of it gets pocketed by like shady U.S. government people.
Wow.
But yeah, it goes into evidence. Once it's logged into evidence, then The cash, I think they just compensate it, but for...
Somebody commented, they said, I've known about that for months now.
Well, why didn't you tell us?
Why didn't you tell us, bro?
Oh my god. Anyway, so they can't keep it. They auction it off to like the highest bidder, and you can get it at a discount.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Insane.
I can't believe that. Like, not only were people worried, like, well, what is the government gonna do about crypto?
The government's gonna get rid of it and get their money.
And the government is actually helping us get discounted crypto.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not bad.
Well, and then they use the money that they raise from selling the crypto to like fund government stuff.
You know, the interesting thing about the government, I'm learning, is that like crypto and Bitcoin was basically born out of technology that the government had created.
Yes.
Like Tor, right? Like Silk Road, the whole that whole website functioned because of Tor. And the office of Naval Intelligence, right? OONI.
Can you not reach your handwriting? You're like, noble intelligence.
They actually created Tor.
They did?
That's what's the whole ironic thing about it is we want privacy from the government snooping on us and from Big Brother, but yet the technologies that they created,
we're using it.
We're using it to exchange crypto.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Isn't that funny? So, I think it's funny.
Okay, I want to talk about the big drop this week and price manipulation. So
I haven't even checked prices. I don't even know what's going on with prices.
So right now, I think Bitcoin is back where it was. It's like at 9,000. Mm-hmm. Ether took a huge crash down to 500, and now it's only back up to like 590s type.
How much is Bitcoin right now?
9,000.
9,000, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of talk about price manipulation because they're saying that only a very small percentage of people own crypto. And it's like a lot of like big Wall Street firms own crypto, hedge funds, a lot of individual investors like Peter Thiel. So they're saying that the reason that a lot of the people studying the crypto charts think there's price manipulation is because if you look at all of the crypto charts, Bitcoin, Ether, Ripple, blah, 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 they all go down and up at the same time, and that's like not normal. So if
that's sketchy.
That's sketchy. If there was no price manipulation, the charts would be all up and down all over the place because in the free market, everyone's like trading and buying like all different times.
So it shouldn't matter what Bitcoin is doing to affect Ether, but it always does.
It always affects
They always
it.
go up and down together.
Yeah, and the charts are almost like identical, like the way they go up and down. So they're thinking that either bots, I don't know if you, like a couple months ago, there was an article that on Coinbase there was like a lot of trading bots, and that was causing price manipulation.
What are these bots doing?
So they're buying and selling like based on different algorithms.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
So, I don't know. So, to me, that's like not a good sign because if there's price manipulation, it's not a really free market for cryptos.
You know what? And plus, it's the people who own like a lot, the whales,
yeah, the
that
whales
can control the whole market.
That's
just like with the stock market, right? Like, who are we? We're like little people. We own so little compared to what these like millionaires and people, other early adopters own.
Millionaires.
That there's just like millionaires, you know, that like we're just at the mercy of these whales.
Yeah, so it's like really not fair. And then they're saying also like the U.S. government could also manipulate cryptocurrency if they want people to be scared of crypto and make.
But it seems like the government's
been weird about it. I don't know.
They're not. I don't think they're afraid, or they're not even. I feel like they're pro crypto. Like all this pro crypto government news came out
this week. Yeah.
Right.
Well, they're talking about it. They're having
like everybody was worried about like the government's going to regulate this. What happens when the government regulates it and the government's like fine with it?
Well, now
it's almost like I want to smoke weed behind my parents' back. What are they going to think? They're going to ground me, and then they find it
and they're like whatever,
and they're like smoking weed too.
Well, I feel like it's half and half. Like a lot, like so some of the government news I saw was positive, but then some of it is not negative. But people are like freaking out because of it. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I think, like, our government's corrupt, but not as corrupt as some other countries. You know? Right?
Yeah, I think that the fact that they're allowing crypto to be freely traded and just be regulated is, like, awesome. They're not banning it like China.
It's not even really a question because you can circumvent the government. you could go move to Puerto Rico. And the funny thing about that guy that I ran into on the plane,
the guy with the tie-dye shirt.
when
I hope your tie-dye shirt looked better than his tie-dye shirt.
So I followed, it did, because like his tie-dye shirt, it was the same shirt he was wearing as on his Twitter profile picture.
Oh my god, he had one
He like
shirt.
clicked on his Twitter profile, and it was the same blue tie-dye t-shirt, tie-dye sweatshirt, and I was like,
Was yours the black one?
you-
Your dark one?
what?
Your black tie-dye shirt?
No, it was pink.
Oh.
And I was like, do you only own one shirt? And he's like, yeah. I was like, because you're wearing the same shirt in every photo, right? So because he was like all in. He put all of his money
in
like
crypto,
he sold
right?
all his shirts.
He's like, I only have one shirt.
And held on to one shirt. I mean, hey, like, it's kind of a good idea. What do you think? Let's sell all of your belongings. Live like a nomad.
He seems like the kind of guy that doesn't shower that much, and we're pro showering.
Yeah,
Remember?
I know. He gave me a fist bump, and I was happy that he gave me a fist bump and not
And don't touch me.
a handshake because
Or a hug. You're like,
because it seemed like he hadn't showered. Remember, kids, I'm pro shower.
pro showering.
I had this guy at my comedy show, this older black guy sitting at the bar after a show once, and I was on my way out to leave, and he was like, "Can I give you a piece of advice?" He goes, "Don't call us kids when you're on stage. It's very condescending."
Did you call the audience kids?
Yeah, because it's just like, all right, kids, like, sometimes it just rolls off your tongue. It's like, dude. It's like a girl getting offended if I say, yo, dude.
Was he like an older guy?
Yeah.
Like older than you, like by a lot?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's an older guy. So.
He's like, this is very offensive. I'm offended.
The thing is, the problem is with old people telling young people what to do, we're not going to care. Because guess what? You're old, you're going to die, and then we're going to start telling younger people what to do. So, you know?
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't want you to be his school teacher and call him a kid, since you're like a hot, sexy school teacher.
No, he thought it was a sign of disrespect.
Was it?
I mean, I was like, I said some way more disrespectful shit besides kids. I was just happy that he wasn't offended by anything else I said.
You're like, sir, did you listen to my act?
I'm like, that's all? That's your only complaint? We're good. So, okay, let's talk about, I looked up.
Before we move on, I just want to plug, I know you have a bunch of shows coming up. I'm headlining a show in Huntington Beach on April 6th, so check out
Where at?
The Rec Room in Huntington Beach.
Cool.
Yeah, so check out my website, rosietran.com. Esther.
I'm doing Nerd Melt tomorrow night, nominees in award acting competition with Leo Lamar.
With this beautiful gown.
And I'm doing a dress rehearsal for my gown. So I'm doing that Friday, and then going to San Francisco to shoot a short film next week.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to let everyone know is because when I do the YouTube, I put music over us, and sometimes you can't hear what we're saying.
Oh, you want to do the plugs now?
Yeah.
Why don't you put the music, like, put our logo at the end, and then put the music with the logo.
With just the logo.
Don't bleed it so much. Just bleed it a little bit into it, you know?
Okay, so sometimes we're talking nonsense at the
Somebody
end.
asked if you have a Periscope.
Do I have a Periscope? I do. It's funny at Funny Rosie.
It's her Twitter handle, @FunnyRosie.
Yeah.
Plug your name more slowly.
Funny Rosie. At Funny Rosie.
No, I'm not in Florida. I'm in LA.
Am I mumbling too much?
I don't know, but I did a show in Florida. It was this these comedians set up a dating game comedy show where the 3 contestants for the dating game are comedians, and then the guy is an audience member, right? So we were like going around doing our questions. He was asking us questions, and he was like, "Who should pay for the first date?" And he goes, "No, I'm a teacher. I don't have a lot of money, so." You know, are you expecting a lot on the first date? And me and this other girl, Paula, we were like, well, no, we'll pay for the date because we're Bitcoin millionaires. And then the guy was like, oh God, I came here to try to get away from like Bitcoin talk. And now these contestants are talking about it.
Why would you try to get away from Bitcoin talk? It's the best.
Well, because sometimes Like, if all your friends are invested...
And you're not?
And... No. And you are, and they constantly call you like, oh my god, it's down 50%. What should I do? Are you going to pull out? I'm going to pull out. Oh, you know? It's like, it's kind of just like, dude,
leave me alone.
Just chill. Leave me alone. I'm not even checking prices. I'm going about my life, doing my shit.
Oh my gosh.
And like, you know what I mean? At a certain point, that's why I didn't want to talk to that guy on the plane, because like then everybody can hear what you're saying. And it's just kind of, I hate it when people talk on planes. I'd rather just zone out and just, you know, read or watch a movie or something.
You would rather zone out and read.
Right? Like, I put headphones on just to, like, tune everybody out. Because it's so horrible being forced to listen to somebody's small talk on a plane. It's like, you guys are never gonna fucking see each other again. So I don't care what you do, what you sell. You're gonna exchange business cards and annoy the other person, like, with an email. And claim that you guys are friends, trying to network, but all you did was meet on a fucking plane.
I would never network with that guy with the tie-dye shirt. Sorry, dude. He sounds like a total weirdo.
So, I looked up some companies that accept Bitcoin.
Okay, tell me.
A lot of travel companies.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of websites where you can buy flights. Expedia. Did you know Expedia accepts crypto?
Oh, wow. Is that new?
I guess so. Cheapair.com. The Dish Network accepts Bitcoin. Etsy has an option where you can pay for stuff in crypto.
Is it... Okay, so do these websites accept Bitcoin only or all cryptos? Or certain cryptos?
Probably Bitcoin.
Okay.
Only. I don't know. Maybe they accept more. 1-800-Flowers.
Amazon does not accept Bitcoin yet. I don't know why.
I know. The day that Amazon accepts Bitcoin...
It's going to explode.
Do you think the price will go up?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because Amazon is such a huge player. Like, right now, they're saying Amazon is partially responsible for Toys R Us going under, which, it's like, who goes to Toys R Us anyway?
True. You know what? Like, I only went to Toys R Us to buy presents for a grab bag, or when somebody had a birthday party.
I would never go to Toys R Us. Just, like, I would buy my toys
My
at,
parents
like,
were
Target.
anti-toys. Like, I never had a toy.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Yeah.
my toys were musical instruments. Like, they were like, here, learn this and master it. Then I went to college and I'm like, I want to study music. They're like, no, you won't make money. I'm like, what the fuck?
These are mixed signals.
So,
I never went to Toys R Us. We always bought our toys from, like, Target or Walmart or whatever.
yeah. I know, the founder of Toys R Us died today.
Oh, that's sad.
And
he's like my vision.
They just announced it last week. He was 94.
It's like, my vision, you guys killed me.
Oh, that's a good question. Thoughts on Facebook, Twitter, Google banning crypto advertising.
Okay.
I keep seeing that everywhere.
Urgh. Okay, this makes me so mad. So I understand why they're banning it, because a lot of
Scam artists.
ICOs are scams, and they're using...
But why don't they just ban the scammers?
Yes,
Can't
that's
they
what's
tell
annoying.
the difference?
That's what's
But,
annoying.
no, the thing is, these scammers, they are so sophisticated and they're so good. They're these copycat cloners. It's like going to Chinatown and buying a fake Louis. You know? It's like they're so good at copying the technology that it's hard for even Facebook or Google to tell
They
the
should just
difference.
have... I don't think they should ban it, the advertising, because a lot of crypto advertising is not scam advertising. I think they should just have a more rigorous process for those companies, those type of companies.
Yeah.
I think it's totally... Because you're punishing the good with the bad when you say no one can advertise any crypto.
But can we advertise our crypto podcast?
We're
We're not selling any cryptocurrency. We don't have like
for entertainment
an
purposes only.
Ether Ku coin. You know what I mean?
It's not financial advice.
So it's not like they take down our, like when I put a clip up, it's not like they take that down, right?
Facebook is over. Everyone's jumping ship anyway. Yeah, I'm like kind of upset about the whole Facebook thing. I'm not really on Facebook. I just have a page.
I'm not upset about it. I'm happy.
Why?
I want everybody to delete Facebook.
Why?
Because who cares about Facebook? Facebook is so slow and they don't let you check your messages on your phone. And we are people on the go, unless you download this stupid messenger app, which I don't want to do.
That's
so
annoying.
Facebook is being left behind, and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and other apps will take over.
I feel like there's so many sites though. Like I only use Instagram and Twitter because I feel like I don't want to set up 20 more websites, and there's like more and more websites.
The problem with Facebook though, Facebook bought Instagram or Instagram bought Facebook.
Facebook, what, Instagram?
So
It's the same thing, basically.
it's the same thing. So the breach that there was in Facebook, you'll also have in Instagram.
Facebook also owns WhatsApp.
Exactly. You're supposed to delete WhatsApp too. So what do we need new apps, right?
Rosie's Twitter got mad crypto. I know I tweet a lot of crypto stuff.
You
I'm
do.
crazy. That's like all I tweet.
You do. Not all my followers are into crypto. So I don't like tweeting so much crypto stuff. Yeah, Facebook owns Instagram.
Okay, but here's the thing. What if you sign up for something and it like dies? So what was that website? Vine. Vine, right? Like it's dead.
Yeah.
So it's like, what if you sign up for something like Vine? You have all these followers and like friends and family, and then it just like is dead. Like Vine's dead. Vine doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, and maybe Facebook will be dead. You know?
I don't think Facebook's gonna be dead, but I don't.
Somebody said Facebook is trying to be everything. It's true. As soon as a new technology in Instagram or Snapchat comes out, Facebook tries to copy it.
Yeah. Well, they need to make money. That's why.
Vine is coming back, though. Somebody said.
Vine is off Twitter. Yeah, Vine got bought by Twitter, but it's
What?
like,
Vine is coming back?
It's dead though.
No, I only made like one Vine.
It was so hard. It was like 30 seconds, right?
No, it was 6 seconds.
How long were mine? 6 or 10? I thought they were like.
Vines were 6 seconds.
I thought they were 30 seconds.
Yeah. So, screw Facebook. You know what I mean?
I don't use it that much. I don't like Facebook for my own personal reasons.
It just seems cumbersome to log in and out all the time.
The thing I don't like about Facebook is that every time I would post something, like if I would post a show or something on my page, then they would be like, do you want to advertise the show? Do you want to promote? Do you want to buy a Facebook ad?
Right, they always want you to
They always want you to, yeah. I'm like,
and it gets annoying. It's like, let me just post.
Let me just post.
And sometimes they'll convert a flyer that you made into an event.
And like try to charge for it or something.
Yeah, exactly. They upsell way too much. Facebook, we're sick of it.
Yeah. So I couldn't even like post about my comedy shows because like they'd be like, do you want to buy an ad? I'm like, no, I just want to post about my comedy
Exactly. Facebook is creepy like that.
Yeah.
Like they know what you're posting. It's like, I wish when you post something, it was just kind of anonymous. Like, it's just a blur of an image, right? So.
I don't even see my friends' posts anymore. Yeah, exactly. You don't see your friends' posts. It's ads.
Just in case Facebook goes under tomorrow, you should just get all your friends' info who you care about now, right? Because what if it just goes bankrupt like Toys R Us?
Toys R Us.
Could happen. Anything could happen. Okay, so yeah, did you know Etsy accepts Bitcoin?
I didn't know that. I learned something new.
I'm an Etsy fan.
I love Etsy.
I bought a couple things on Etsy.
I love
Etsy. More than a couple
It's
things.
so cute.
I know. They probably don't know what Etsy is.
Etsy's like,
do you guys know what Etsy is?
An eBay for girls.
It's like an eBay for girls with
for
like
cute stuff.
Homemade stuff.
Etsy's like a cute website.
Yeah. But you really, I don't know, one time I bought some gifts on there, like, because they do a lot of personalized gifts. And sometimes, though, it's not worth the money. You know?
Like, they fall apart.
Well, like, the reviews were good, and then I got it, and I was like, oh, this is it? This is so flimsy. But they took nice photos, and they manipulated the reviews. But mostly, I've gotten really cute, nice stuff on
Yeah,
Etsy.
they have really cute stuff.
But it is always, like, if you ship... Okay, like, my cousin had a baby, and I sent her, like, a customized... Her daughter's name, like, customized in a little...
Like a flag thing.
In a decorative thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I never... You know, you don't really... When it gets delivered there, you don't know what the quality is. Only she does.
Yeah, because
right? I guess you have FaceTime now, so you can check up on the gift.
And make sure it's
to
not
write your
too ghetto.
review. Oh, one time I went to my friend's wedding and I got her something from her Williams-Sonoma wish list, and then Williams-Sonoma messed up and they sent me a $200 gift card.
Oh,
because it wasn't in stock whatever I ordered for her, and they sent me a gift card and I went and bought a nice kettle. But then, like, she never got her gift because she was like, oh, that gift card they were sending because
they didn't have the gift.
My thing that you bought for me was out of stock. I was like, oh, but then there was like a glitch in the system, and we both got gifts. It was awesome. But then she found out about it.
Etsy accepts crypto since when? I think that's new.
I just read about
we,
it recently.
we made a list of stuff on another episode of Hello Crypto Kitty, and Etsy was on the list before.
Yeah. So yeah, very interesting. I guess Subway accepts Bitcoin.
Really?
That's what I read on this website. I mean, I went to Subway recently and I didn't see a Bitcoin logo. So, what else is going on?
So your book is called Digital Gold, but Peter Thiel, who co-founded PayPal, he called crypto this week gold. He basically said crypto is like gold, which other people have said before, that it's a digital asset, not a digital currency.
Yes.
So he is like a big guy up in Silicon Valley, and he called it the gold of digital.
Whatever, all these big guys, they all plug their crypto coin, you know?
He's just plugging crypto and Bitcoin.
Okay.
But yeah. Big news with the US government. Crypto is the number one thing on their economic agenda.
Oh, wow.
So they're going to be talking about it, and it seems very the US government seems very pro-crypto, right?
Pro-shower. I used to be anti-shower. Now I'm pro-shower. It's amazing what a shower does.
She smells good.
It's amazing what a shower does to your day, isn't it?
That's the only crypto news I have. The main thing I wanted to share with you.
Should we go on a crypto cruise?
What's that?
I don't know. Let's just
Great one.
No, a cruise sounds like the most unfun thing in the world. To be stuck.
It depends on who you're stuck on the boat with.
To be stuck on a moving boat with anybody. I'm sorry, but I enjoy my privacy. I'd just be in my room the whole time.
I would be at the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh, I was reading about the Mt. Gox hack in here.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. You know how the Mt. Gox hack happened? The first one?
No.
This guy who was in charge of Mt. Gox, he was a freaking mess. That's like...
Oh, that was in the Bitcoin documentary. Yeah, like his life was like a mess, right?
He was
like
just
an idiot.
a mess. He was just a sloppy guy. And like everybody just started trusting because they were so fervent about like getting behind this crypto world, right? So
because it was the only exchange.
So they all trusted him, and the problem was that he had one password to access everybody's accounts.
Oh my god, what an idiot.
And when the hackers hacked that one password, they had easy access and stole tons of Bitcoin.
One password?
One password! How could they not have just one password?
The password was probably Bitcoin 1.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. That's what they should print in the book. Like, what was the failed password that the hackers were able to just hack it so easily?
The passcode is Mt. Gox 1.
Somebody said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dude, they should put like the failed passwords because some people do just put 1. Yeah, it was crazy. This Mt. Gox hack, man. And it was really scandalous because like he would hold the crypto on Mt. Gox, but it wasn't on the blockchain. So when the hack happened, all these people, like the price went down like really quickly, and all these people bought on Mt. Gox, but then like he had to return a lot of Bitcoin purchases because it wasn't really made on the blockchain.
Why was this guy such an idiot? I don't get it.
No, but who are the idiots? The people who put their money in Mt. Gox before it was like tested and tried?
Well,
are we idiots for being invested in it?
It was one of the first exchanges though.
Yeah.
So it's like, where else were you going to put your money back then?
You had to try it.
Your Bitcoin. It's like, where were we going to put it?
Yeah, but a lot of people lost a lot of money.
So, wait a minute. So what happens to all that when he shut down the government? Reclaimed it, right? And then they auctioned it off? Is it auctioned off?
No, like these hackers just stole it.
Oh, the hackers stole it. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the government
this had nothing to do with the government.
I thought the government was
like, the government was like, I don't know, that's not my problem, right? Not my problem. But I guess there was a libertarian news podcast or radio show in New Hampshire that was talking about Bitcoin like back in 2010. And that's how Roger Ver learned about it, you know? And then also there's a bar in Berlin that they met up at because they would have all these Bitcoin meetups Anytime there was like a bar or restaurant that started taking Bitcoin,
They would have a meetup there to
they
support
would
the
just
business.
they would just go honey bunny and go crazy and be like, oh my god, our next meetup is at room 77 in Berlin.
Oh my god, and they probably spent like millions of Bitcoin to buy one tiny like sandwich. 'Cause
Yeah,
back then
and
it
they
was
were
like
like-
nothing.
They were like, the Hudson restaurant in New York started accepting Bitcoin, so they all ate there,
Oh my
and they were like this guy, he seems, it's almost like he was there. It's crazy, but
So how does this guy know everything, Nathaniel? How does
I
he
don't know.
everything?
He's a reporter for the New York Times.
Okay, so he wasn't part of it.
Yeah, but it seems like he was there. But they were like, oh, it took forever for the Bitcoin transactions to be, done, but they were happy that they found a restaurant that accepts Bitcoin, so they didn't care. Plus, they wanted to talk to each other more. So, there's still a burgeoning crypto community in San Francisco.
Yeah, there better be.
Cool.
Hello.
I'm going there Tuesday if you guys know of any Bitcoin meetups.
To shoot her short film,
Well, we still have to do like a comedy show.
Bitcoin comedy.
Wow, why don't we have that locked down yet? We gotta do that. We gotta do a Bitcoin meetup / comedy show where you and I co-headline at a venue in LA and bill it as a Bitcoin meetup / comedy show.
So viewers could
You know?
say bad things.
Well, it's only Bitcoin investors
are allowed. You have to pay.
invited.
You have to pay 1 Bitcoin to enter.
Well, that's a lot of money.
I know.
How about 0.00001 Bitcoin
Or 10 ripples
to enter?
10 ripples at least.
Yeah. Did you watch John Oliver's piece on?
I did. I didn't
Crypto?
like it. I thought it was negative.
I watched half of it, and
John Oliver, what the fuck? I usually like you. So he said positive things about crypto, but then he kind of like bagged it.
did he? What did he say that was bagging it?
He was saying that you're basically. So he kind of admitted that it was like a legitimate investment, but then at the end he was like, "Oh, it's not legitimate. You're basically speculating
Well,
and like gambling."
you know what? Like, we've been so confident in our crypto purchases, and because we believe in the tech, we want it to be real, right? Well, maybe he has a point.
I didn't think he had a point. I think that what he needed to clarify was there's a big crypto guy. What is his name? James Altucher. He's a stand up in New York or whatever, but he's also like a crypto like millionaire or whatever. And he goes on CNN and like all these channels and everything, and he's like pro Bitcoin, pro crypto, always talking about it. But he says that like 80% of crypto coins he thinks they're like scams or whatever. So I felt like John Oliver needed to make that distinction between Bitcoin and Ether and some of the main coins and investing your money in that as a speculation versus some of the smaller coins, which some of them are like shady, like BitConnect. BitConnect went under, it was like a scam.
Right.
So I felt like John Oliver, he didn't really clarify and he kind of made like a blanket statement. And he did talk about the positives of crypto, but it was like very like minimized the way he described it.
That's fine.
I didn't like it.
Well, as long as somebody's talking about it,
I think as long as people talk about
people
it, but
can watch that and discern for themselves whether they think he's full of shit or this is something worth looking into.
I don't think so. I don't think he gave enough information to make people realize if it's like legitimate or not. So I didn't like it.
Well, but I mean, I'm sure people have heard about Bitcoin from other people besides John Oliver. You know?
Yeah, I didn't like what he had to say though.
Yeah. All right.
I thought he was a negative Nelly.
A Debbie Downer. All right. So we got to set up a show.
Yes, the Crypto Kitties comedy show.
Yeah, we need a crypto comedy show.
Anyone here trade Bitcoin futures? No, but they're going to start doing Ripple futures.
Are they?
Yeah, so that's going to be really big for Ripple. People put too much stock into John Oliver's opinions. Yeah, they do. He's not that smart. Just because it's a British accent.
Anyway, come out to Nerd Melt tomorrow night. My whiskers melted. It's raining a lot in LA.
Because she's wearing a ball gown.
All week, it's raining a lot. Come out to the show tomorrow. There will be other actresses dressed up in ball gowns from...
Very fancy. Like a princess.
I know, right? And Nerd Melt tomorrow night, 8:45. Acting competition. And I'm going to San Francisco next Tuesday. This coming Tuesday. And what else? What else? I'm going to Miami April 12th, Clive's Cafe comedy show at a Jamaican restaurant.
Wow.
Yes.
That sounds yummy.
Because, you know, when you do a comedy show, the best is whenever they have good food there, rather than just bar food, right?
Or like nachos.
Who owns the intellectual property of Bitcoin?
It's decentralized. No one.
Yeah.
It's
Who
decentralized.
does own it?
Nobody. It's
Nobody?
decentralized, yeah.
Just the air.
Well, Satoshi put all the information in his white paper, and then, because a lot of other cryptos, like some of the smaller cryptos, they're based on the technology of the blockchain. So it's like a free open.
Your ball gown is way too fancy for this show. I know. I just wanted to do a dress rehearsal for tomorrow's show because, you know, I know it is
She
too
looks
fancy.
beautiful. Look at her necklace.
Isn't
Look
it?
at her ears.
I don't
She even has
normally-
high-end ears.
I don't normally wear floral prints. Like, flowery prints are not my thing.
Yeah, usually you're more like, just like plain colors.
Yeah, but maybe I should start getting into flowery prints.
I think it looks good. I was flowery last week, but not in a ball gown.
Satoshi, you mean? Not Hatoshi.
Watch, Satoshi is probably Yoshi.
No, Yoshi is...
And he's secretly a billionaire. That's why he travels all the time and never works or does anything.
No, but then why would he bum rides? Shout out to Yoshi for putting us together. You know? This is all because of Yoshi Obayashi that we're doing Hello Crypto Kitty. So, what else is happening?
That's it. I'm done with my...
That's it for me too.
We're empty.
Yoshi
Questions?
is funny. Yoshi is funny. I'm thinking of other shows. Oh, I'm going to be in Hermosa Beach at the Comedy Magic Club March 29th.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Thursday. Yeah, have you been there? Oh, you did your graduation for your kids.
I did!
How'd it go?
Okay, so Esther and I both volunteered to teach
Esther
kids...
Ku and I.
To teach kids stand-up. My kids graduated last Tuesday. They had their performance. The kids are 11 through, 13?
Uh-huh.
And they killed it. They were hilarious.
So did they memorize their jokes?
They memorized their jokes.
They didn't go up with notes.
They had no notes.
Amazing.
And they're really, really funny and really cute.
Okay, so my kids are graduating today.
Yay!
Yeah! It was so funny. And one of the students in my class, he looks and acts like Mike Winfield. And he has a fro like him. It is so funny.
It's Mini Mike.
I should have invited Mike because, like, he could totally just play him.
As like a kid.
If he ever needed.
Like a body.
Yeah, and I'm like, do it now before he grows up.
My kid that I was mentoring got really, really scared right before his performance, and he started crying.
The kids we volunteered teach stand-up comedy to.
He was crying, and
He was crying like how hard? I would just die laughing.
He was crying.
If a
He
kid
was
was crying.
He was like rubbing his head and like crying, and he's like, "Oh, I have a stomach ache."
Oh my god!
And I was like, "You're just nervous. You'll be fine." And then he like was like, "I'm not gonna perform. I'm not gonna perform." I'm like, "Okay." And then everyone was performing. I think he got jealous, and then he went up and performed, and he killed. He was the headliner.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The kids in my class, they're so cute. Like the smaller they are, like there's this one kid. He's actually older than he looks. He's 12, but he looks like he's 9. And I think those kids are just so cute because everybody just always just assumes they're way younger, and then they always outsmart them. You know? I think
My kid was like really little. He was so cute.
yeah. They're
Baby
so
fever,
cute.
not little babies. Okay, my Twitter's at Funny Rosie. You're Esther at Esther Ku.
Yeah, I'm
If you're-
trying to switch it to at Esther Ku because the person who got Esther Ku handle, they haven't used their Twitter account in 8 years.
It's good luck.
But
That happened to me.
Twitter is so impossible to reach out to.
That happened to me. The person that has Funny Rosie on Instagram has not used it at all. And some people actually follow that Funny Rosie thinking it's me, including Brian Redband, but now he follows my normal page.
Oh my
But,
god.
yeah, a lot of people follow at Funny Rosie on Instagram thinking it's me, and it's not me.
Oh, you should report them.
I did, and I couldn't get Instagram to give it to me. They said, "Oh, this
you have
person..."
to have everybody report them. Like,
Instagram,
just bother
Instagram
people.
basically was like, "Oh, they're not impersonating you. They just happen to like pick it before you, so you can't have it."
Well, you're like, but that's my Twitter handle. So people will normally think that that's mine.
Instagram.
Yeah, so if you guys know anybody over at Twitter and can help me switch my username to @Esther Ku.
And at Instagram @FunnyRosie.
Yeah.
But that's not us. So anyway,
That's not us.
stop. We weren't going to be busy. Okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, click on the links below to donate Bitcoin.
Oh yeah.
Bitcoin
We also
Cash.
need you guys to donate money
donate.
to our
keep
what
the
fund?
podcast
Our
going.
marijuana fund. Well, my marijuana fund. But yeah, to keep this podcast going because we take time off of hooking on the side to entertain y'all with the latest crypto news and updates. So donate some 0.0001 bitcoins to us.
And if you're on
Or
Twitch,
Ether.
go on Twitch, twitch.tv.
Do donors get a shout out? Yes.
Yes, they do.
Okay, next show. If you want a shout out for your small business or big business, you can pay us to give you a shout out. Yeah. Okay, donors. You know what? Kevin Brennan does that on his podcast. He shouts out, and that's why he gets a lot of donors. Kevin Brennan's also coming to LA April 6th to 10th.
Okay, if you have Twitch, find us on Twitch.
Find us on